Hey there, y'all. Welcome back. Last time, we cleared out a ton of shit. We completed the entirety of the Gulchrock Sea. Well, completed in quotation marks. We did perform some skips, but you know, potato. And this time, well, you know what time it is. Time for the overglorified tutorial himself. The bitch-ass motherfucker. The one we hate with a burning passion. The Great Conductor. Great in 1,000 quotation marks. Like, literally, the peak timeline would be Great Conductor stepping down and Concordia changing for the better. But alas, we don't live in the good timeline. This is so sad. Alexa, play Resist the Power of Globe. Also, oh my god. Sorrel, part of me wants you to quote what I was saying during that one part of the explanation in chat and see how many of the other Elphalet's lovers get pissed off.
Alright, give me a sec, I gotta finish typing this.
In fact, you know what? I'll copy and paste it in chat.
Thanks.
Just a no-context snippet from a video script. Oh my god. Oh my god, Firely just now got the bit. Oh my god. Thank you, Fire.
Oh yeah.
Joke's on you, shit-ass. I've already been using. This is probably hopeless. You know what? I am going to let the Great Conductor kill me. And get Cakewalk mode. See Oko. Funny how Luigi's stronger when the Great Conductor steals him from me. Ain't that funny? Taking away battle plugs is harsh, even for a trial? Bitch, shut the fuck up. I've been playing without battle plugs this entire run. Sick of listening to music and listening to stream audio again? Honestly, fair enough.
So real. Okay, how many do I have?
When she hoy on my hoy! That's nowhere near as good as when she bwee on my bwee. Fuck the Great Conductor and be kick him in the crotch, says Candy. Yes. One more death until Cakewalk mode gaining. Hoi hoi! See, even with Emergency Guard, those, like, Luigi can two-shot us. See, this is why, and we barely do any damage. Even outside of going fast, that's why Cakewalk mode is required, just to make the battles enjoyable to do. Ugh, 69 damage to the Great Conductor! I'll watch the video later. I think the... Oh yeah, that one is the normal one. I think the third one is the right Luigi. Hold on, I genuinely don't remember. It's the second? Oh, yeah. Now it's the first one. Okay. It's number 4. Now number 2. Ooh, Hikaru. Mario. Come on, great conductor, die already! Ooh! Okay, thank God.
Good job.
Thanks. I was so scared he was gonna get to kill me. Like, I only let him kill me before. It would have been cringe if he got to kill me because it would impossible or some shit. Level 26 gaining. Really figured out vocal cords instead of singing, so forgive my whispering. That is okay, Alistair. Howdy. How's it going, brother man?
Mamma mia.
We're alright, I'm getting a bit of work done before we go back to music listening. Perfectly A-okay.
Oh yeah. Huh? Yes. Okay.
I also noticed I finally decided to set up a proxy for myself, which feels nice, I'll admit. Yeah! I'm so happy for you, Alistair! The profile pic you chose is also pretty snazzy. No, just, yeah, it looks really good. And there we go. Great conductors all squared away. Oh, nice. I'll fully admit, what I've played of Stray, I vaguely remember loving it, but, like, it's definitely a game you can't be away from for very long, because, like, I tried playing it, like, a few years ago, but then I got to a point where I was confused on where to go, and a few months later I wasn't any less confused. It's like, it's pretty much something you just, like, have to play, like, pretty consistently.
Oh yeah.
Stan, don't mix both confusion either, says Alistair. Yeah. Yeah. Confusion is not fun. Also, man, the sheer nerve of these fuckers to go like, let's not do a Daphne when we have Technicky right fucking there. Like, is she not good enough for you hoes? How about we consult it in the words of Daventry? Just... How about you... Have you thought of consulting a Daphne? How about you... Have you ever considered shutting the fuck up? I swear to God. But for context for everyone that's just now joining the VOD somehow, Daventry is my OCX canon with Make It. Yeah, the Daventry ever, says Candy, and yeah. Yes, the she. Daventry happy, the she. Look at she. Just checking a couple things real quick. There we go, there we go. Alrighty, checked what I needed to check. I don't understand why people saw a perfectly good scientist right there in shipshape and decide she wasn't good enough. Technique is lovely, says Alistair. Thank you! Oh my god, Luigi was floating in midair for a sec. If I were to break down, I would trust her with my repairs, says Alistair. Yeah, Technique is so damn capable. Oh, first try, baby. Also, Technique literally has made amazing inventions for the bros and helped a ton, and for whatever it was like, huh, you know what, Technique? Fuck you, says Candy. And yeah, it's just so fucked. And on top of everything else, like, if I do the mini essay thing in between for boring sections, like, I'm thinking one of them is just, like, how royally a Daphne fails. In every single regard for the story. She made a device that can slow time to an amazing degree, a device that can summon a thunderstorm, shock-absorbing spring helmet, and replenishing bombs. I trust her to figure out how I work, at least to some degree, and at least give me a temporary patch if not fully repair me, says Alistair. Yes. Based Alistair. But what makes it even more fucked up is, like, Technicky was, like, inspired by a Daphne, apparently, to make the clock out blow, but, like, a Daphne literally keeps direct tabs on all of Technicky's inventions, like, and it's like, as we see when a Daphne rescues you, she literally has a rocket that's copied from Technicky's design from when she fucking, you know, blew apart the colorful lighthouse wall. It's so fucked. Like, literally, when I first heard about it, I thought it was just a, you know, reuse of assets thing. And, like, from a development standpoint, that could be the case, but it's like, considering what we know, that paints a far different picture. Where, you know, Daphne could have just stolen that idea from Technicky. It's so cringe. She's cringe. And, like, she's nothing but a bitch to a Daphne for the vast majority of the game. Like, a Daphne's nothing but a bitch to Technicky for the vast majority of the game. Like, the only time where a Daphne's even remotely civil, like, is like, in a side quest that you could choose to skip, but she's still pretty douchey. And, you know, when a Daphne rescues you, but she's still pretty snarky about it, you know? Would have written the Daphne becoming more humble and actually apologizing for all the shit she's given to Technicky. Yeah, it's like, genuinely, if I were to do it differently, I would have had a Daphne appear earlier. Like, imagine instead of getting stranded on Jellyfish, she got stranded on, like, All Sand, or Lotta Coins. So we see her earlier in the story. And we have an opportunity, like, obviously write her better, but also in this hypothetical, we would get an opportunity to know the nicer her. Technicky says outright, "We aren't friends, and I'm still hurt by the way you've treated me, but I'm willing to give you a chance." Yes, peak idea, Candy, peak idea. It's like, and again, like, I'd maybe even have a Daphne get stranded on All Sand specifically. So she's having to survive in a harsher environment and having to learn that she doesn't know everything. Maybe just her experience on All Sand and having to actually listen to the locals and not always be a mega genius. Yeah. Just, maybe that's the experience that humbles her in this alternate version of the story. And that way, Jellyfish Island would be the filler island that it deserves to be.
Oh, yes!
Anyway, like, in the alternate version of the story, a Daphne would, you know, obviously come onto shipshape, after all sands linked. But, Technicky would freeze. She'd almost be paralyzed in that moment. I'm having trouble wordsing things, but you get the frogs I'm trying to fish, right, Candy? Yes, yes, says Candy. I'm glad I'm not crazy. It was just so surreal seeing a Daphne be such an ass and having no character development whatsoever, says Candy. Yes. It's insane. Mario's at 117 health, the funny Sans number. Candy Gaming. That is the last island linked. We're gonna be talking to Technicky Frame 1. We're going with her plan. Not even gonna pretend. Not even gonna. Yes, we the Nicky, says Candy. Yes. I agree. We the Nicky. I have my own thoughts on her, says Alistair. The fact that she wasn't willing to engineer her way off Jellyfish Island and resigned to stay there living her best life, as you organics would say, says a lot about her. Emmett and Diode were willing to paddle all the way there on their own. Why didn't Daphne create a way off the island if she's so smart and driven? At least create a paddle boat-like device that could be used to at least reach an island. I don't understand how self-absorbed she is. Granted, I am a work-oriented robot who doesn't fully understand being self-absorbed in the first place, so my perspective is likely lacking. Honestly, I'd say your perspective isn't lacking. You hit the nail exactly on the head. Like, yeah. She was only willing to build something after we made her a pizza and she harassed Luigi. And she immediately decided to bully Technicky. Like, before we found her, she was not willing to do anything. Before we found Daphne, she wasn't even willing to entertain the concept of doing anything. Like, girl, you do not need that many pizzas, says Fire. Yeah, exactly. My god, Daphne, she sucks ass, says Candy. Exactly. Alright, I have to talk to Technicky first. Also, some context for this menu here for everyone at home. Disguise yourself at Offendon and find a way to Wayway Island. Because we skipped the prison segment of the game is confused as to where we're supposed to be. As far as that display text goes. Everything works as it needs to, but as far as that goes, that's why it's still talking about disguising ourselves as at Offendon, even though we're right here, in endgame territory. When Daphne literally comes back to brag, to be an asshole, and leaves again. What a bitch. I wonder if a standard piercer in her general vicinity would be motivation enough. Dumbass question here. Is standard piercer one of the Ultra Kill robots? Never let me be in the same room with a Daphne. I'm throwing her ass as Candy. Yeah. Honestly, same. I've been told by Mocha to not make threats of ranged violence. And not quite, it is one of the revolver types at my disposal, says Alistair. Ah, that makes sense. And yeah. Found within Ultra Kill, yes. Ah, I got you. Because you see, I am an uncultured bitch, and I've never played Ultra Kill. I have only heard of it through, you know, obviously you, Sorrel, and the fact that some people I'm subscribed to made vocal covers of some of the tracks. That is my extent of knowing that Ultra Kill exists. Doubt this body lacks the skill to play it, to be honest, says Alistair. Hey. Minos Prime with lyrics. And yet, I'll be perfectly honest, you would be surprised what that body's capable of. Like, for my little run here, I've had to do some absolutely fucking insane shit. Like, some incredibly, precise maneuvers. To the point where during one of the sessions, my right hand was actually hurting me. But I've made it this far, and I have no more complex skips to do for the rest of the run. I have pulled every single one of them off. Oh my god, are you alright now, says Alistair. Yes, I am alright. Basically, all that was going on with me being in pain was I have a history of hand and arm issues with it, and it just... doing all those skips really pissed my hands, and really pissed my hands off. But I am alright now. In pain, I am not. I jumped! That's some bullshit! That fucking shy guy that I hate. As more proof, says Fire, I did the Path of Pain in Hollow Knight one time because I decided, why not? I did have Hive Blood, so that made it slightly easier, but yeah. Wasn't easy at all, took me a while, yeah. Because again, you'd be surprised what the human body can withstand. If blood does make the ordeal easier, the Path of Pain is not to be underestimated. If it can frustrate Girahim to this extent, says Alistair. And Path of Pain, I haven't done a crazy face emoji, says Candy. Oh damn it, I got attack your friends to totally them. Sorry I enjoyed not being more mentally unhinged than normal. Says Candy, fair enough. And again, see how absolutely pathetic the damage we deal is? Because not only are we low level, but our gear sucks ass. Okay. Time to run away! Run away. They'll call me Colonel Runaway. Don't get me wrong, we'll probably do it eventually, but definitely not right now. I believe in you, Candy. I honestly think you could pull it off really well. don't get me wrong, I'll probably be... Oh, I already read that. My B. I confused myself.
Mamma mia. Luigi.
Oh, god damn it. Let's get out of here. Was originally planning to try and think up more stuff for Deep Sea Concordia, but I got nothing, says Fire. Damn, I know that feeling, then some. Always sucks ass. Oh no, I got... Tag your friends to totally... Going back to some of my older OCs I haven't talked about as much before, like Pain, says Candy. Absolutely fair. Come on. Ooh. And he's probably gonna send Pain to middle school to see how badly they'll crash out. Badly they'll probably crash out, says Candy. Yeah. Pain's a little shit. Oh, for context for everyone, Pain is a Zoc Trooper OC of Candy's. I've just had to spend the last few minutes explaining to the others that the path of pain does not equate to me gallivanting down into hell for fuel and re-emerging like nothing happened. Did I miss anything important, says Alistair. Admittedly, not really. We've just been shooting the shit, talking about OCs and whatnot. But we haven't really talked about too much. Very different image enters my word when you say shoot the word I refuse to say. I gotcha.
Oh yeah.
We were just talking and having a laugh. Nothing too serious happened. Price of having an armory at your disposal whenever you need it. Yeah. Oh, where would the Shun fight be, actually? I know in the Daventry route has the fight take place during the wedding sequence, but I prefer if it's before that, since the placement would make it optional in Deep Sea, says Fire. Deep Sea plays out like regular brother ship. It could be somewhere in the Third Great Lighthouse sometime before he unleashes pipe gunk, says Alistair. That's a pretty good thought, actually. My memory is hazy, though, so I could be getting something wrong. No, you were spot on, actually. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, says Candy. Leave me alone, stupid hammer bro. I don't wanna fight your ass. Ooh.
Yeah. I got it. Okie dokie.
Dun 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 dun. And I think I found as good a place as any to segment the recording. After we give the airship part to Technicky and watch that cutscene of launching. After that, I'm gonna segment the recording and be done for tonight. Because I've made some extremely good progress wrapping up the recording before... actually, it's, 10:13 my time, Alistair. It would be midnight your time, my friend. But yeah, I'm wrapping up recording. Because I've gotten an obscene amount of stuff done.
started. Oh yeah.
Like, literally completely cleared the Gultrock Sea, did the associated skips, pulled off Gloam Bowser's skip,
Oh yeah. Let's go.
and completely completed Conductor Island, Jellyfish Island, and got everything set up for this. We do have somewhere to be tomorrow night, but on Sunday night we could come and watch you take on the main villain, says Alistair. Hell yeah! I'll honestly wait to continue recording until then, because I am super satisfied with what I've managed to do tonight. Like, again, I've kept going, like, literally, it's 10:13 at night. I've gone so long, the birds in my wall have calmed down.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna skip this cutscene, we're gonna watch it in full. Ain't this so much better than a fucking submarine? Ain't it better to use the airship part from airship? The power of awesome flight, Yuri, says Candy. Hell yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
We're about to have a shit ton of side quests expire, which is gonna be so satisfying. But anyway, that is the end of the recording session tonight. I've learned that lesbians and trans women are powerful. Technique could easily work with me, says Alistair. Fuck yeah! So, that is all for the recording session tonight. Tune in next time, everyone, for when we blast off the fortress socket and beat the fuck out of them bitches. See you later.